cheetah.
Yeah, I'm super.
Stadium?
Oh yeah, I'm super excited for the first game here. It's gonna be fun for sure. I'm excited.
Does it feel like the last few months have flown by just from getting here to now? You're just a few days away.
Yeah,
from
literally.
the game start.
It feels like a month. I literally remember just getting here for winter workouts. So it's crazy how fast this all has happened. But man, I'm so excited to get my first season going in the Big 12. It's gonna be fun.
Talk about that competition at the cheetah position. How much has Justin made you better? How much do you think you're making him a better player?
I think it's like a perfect combination because he's helping me every day with my coverage skills, and I'm helping him every day with how to rush the passer, different ways we see things. So we really, we combine and we really got the same thought on a lot of stuff. So it's like a perfect relationship that me and him have.
Is it more fun in training camp when you're competing every day for each snap versus going into camp maybe you're the starter?
Yeah, for sure. It gives you something excited to go into camp for. Every day it's a competition. You got to be on point every single day, every single snap at that, with the little details. So going against somebody like Justin every day just brings the best out of me.
More fun, but also more anxiety?
Oh, no. You could say that. I love competition, though. So to me, it's just more fun, honestly, to be able to go against somebody who's just as talented as you. So it just comes down to details at that point.
When you look at the cheetah position as a whole, you got a guy that's 6'5" playing it, you got a guy that's 6'3" playing it, you got some guys that are 5'9", 5'10" playing it. Can you kind of describe the difference in those body types playing that position?
Yeah, they all kind of do different things, honestly. We got a bunch of different cheetahs, and they all are kind of different situationals. When I'm in there, you see a lot of me in the box. You see a lot of me blitzing. You see some zone stuff and obviously a lot of coverage and stuff like that too. But when you're talking about maybe the shorter dudes like Reggie Pearson, when he's out there, it's a lot of man on slots. It's a lot of coverage and stuff like that. And then Justin, borderline the same with a lot of coverage, but obviously with his length, he can blitz and make stuff like that happen too. So he's all around. He's an all-around guy just like me. So that's what we can.
Think back to the film when you first started playing cheetah, and you look back at the early days of learning this position, and now, how raw were you in those early films looking at cheetah compared to now and what you see?
Man, just going back to even spring ball, like seeing clips of me in spring ball, I want to just click past it. I don't even want to watch it, honestly, because it was just so bad from a technique standpoint. But just my growth since then has been incredible. So I can't be anything but grateful for the coaches.
Was there a moment where it clicked for you, or has it just been a gradual understanding over time?
Yeah, it was really it just took a while to understand, honestly. I definitely wouldn't say a moment it clicked. If there was a moment it clicked, maybe it was a spring game, honestly. But I definitely just say it just gradually happened over time. Just more time in the system, getting more reps at that position, honestly, is really what I needed from coming from Indiana the year. That coverage aspect was the big jump.
We've heard you talk about adjusting to the scheme, adjusting to the position, the physical end. If you had to sum up January to now and the evolution, how would you explain it to somebody?
I'd say I definitely came here as an edge. And it took a little bit to get that out of me. Getting back into coverage, getting backpedaling, doing everything I was doing in high school and stuff like that. It just took a while to get that back. And by the end of spring ball, I really had it back. I really got it back by that point. I spent a lot of extra time just getting my brain back in that mode, because just being in the front, for the past 2 years, I haven't even been seeing route combinations or anything like that going on behind me, because I've just been rushing. So I really just had to take a step back, and really film study helped a lot too. I just had to up my understanding of the game, basically, and update myself.
You feel like a complete football player with all that knowledge now?
Oh, for sure, yeah. I feel like I'm 3 times the player I was last year, just with my ability and what I can do now. I feel like it's going to be incredible to watch this year.
How much did it help going against the offense, or going against this offense in terms of learning the cheetah position?
Yeah, getting here and going against a dude like Drake Stoops every day was very humbling for me. So going against these receivers has been incredible. This is the best of the best. So going against them every day did nothing but just make me better.
How much does it help having a resource like your dad, a football mind, where you can call and say, hey, I'm learning this, and just having his encouraging words at times, maybe through some of the tough times that you learned?
Yeah, he's been through it. He's been through it tougher than me, so he really does understand the game too. So he understands everything from a coach's perspective and a player's perspective. So talking to him is really just, he doesn't even really want to talk about the specifics of football. He kind of just wants to, take a step back and really just talk about my time at Oklahoma. He just wants to make sure I'm having a good time and, make sure that I'm enjoying the process while it's happening, because, it's easy to get caught up in this type of process and, you could go down just negative thinking wise, stuff like that. So he really just kept me positive, kept me thinking well during like spring ball, especially stuff like that.
You know, and I asked Coach Rook about Day, and he said you need to talk to you about this. But having him and just being a big brother, and as you're learning, he's learning. What's that mean? What's that relationship like?
Oh man, it's been incredible just to be able to go through this with him. I mean, we're both still, I'm still basically new, he's brand new. So we're going through it together. We play on the same side. He's a strong safety, I'm a cheetah. So when we're on the field together, we're on the same side. So it's just, I mean, this is what we dreamed of doing, you know, since we can, as far as I can remember. So just to be able to live it out now, we're definitely, you know, living out to the fullest.
Because of your age difference, you guys really never played together, right?
No, we played together all the time, actually.
On
we played,
teams?
yeah. I mean, we're like a little over a year apart.
Okay.
So I mean, the only time we didn't play with each other was my freshman year and his senior year. When I was in college and he was still in high school. So we really been playing with each other for a while. Just playing in college was always something we wanted to do, but we never knew if it'd line up, especially after I went to Indiana, he decommitted. We didn't really know if it'd line up like that again, so crazy enough it did.
Has his head stopped spinning?
Man, I mean, you'd have to ask him, honestly. You'd have to ask him. I could answer and I could guess, no, it hasn't. It definitely hasn't. It's a lot to learn. It's gonna take him a while, and he knows that too. And luckily he's had me, who's already went through that beginning part, so I told him it's gonna take a while. And, you know, and everyone knows that, so he's being patient with himself. So, you know, I'm loving it. I'm loving how patient he's being with himself and just, you know, slowly getting into the system. And he's not rushing anything, so he's gonna be ready when his time comes.
Is there friendly competition between you guys? Like, do you give
Man.
each other a hard time, or is it just?
Man, sometimes it depends on a play. It depends on the play. Like if he sees me get rammed by or something like that, he'll definitely say something. But he knows I'll say the exact same thing to him. So I mean, it's just it's fun like that. But you know, right now he's trying to get all his stuff together. So he's mentally all over the place anyway. So he's getting it down.
How's Dad keep up with your games? How did he do it last year?
Man, so I think my mom records them, and then after my dad's game, he'll just go back and like watch them. So I think that's how he normally watches them. Sometimes like the times line up though, like maybe he'll play like before like we play, and then he'll be able to actually watch it like back at home. So it just depends like that. My mom's gonna be able to come to the majority of the games, so she's kind of going back and forth too.
So last Saturday, were you watching Notre Dame?
Yes. My family was in Ireland. I was definitely sitting down watching that whole game. Running backs did great, so props out to my dad.